Alright, so this is a video just reminding you guys of figures that have not been released by Mcfarlane, but they have been already announced. First up here we have is Ben Affleck's Batman Batcycle from the Flash movie. As you can see it, this is the same version of Ben Affleck's Batman with the blue suit, which was a Platinum edition. But this time around, this figure will come with a wired cape. So that's one good thing that Mcfarlane added for this figure. Everything else seems to be the same. Sadly, I kind of wish they would have given this guy a little more of a paint or repaint. I don't know, maybe look a little bit more accurate to the movie, but it's what it is. The Batcycle seems to be the same paint. I don't see anything different about it. The only difference with the Batcycle is obviously that hook that he has in the front. If I remember correctly, he uses that hook to pass through cars that weren't in the way. So yeah, I think that's the only reason he uses that hook in the movie. Next up here we have is from the Monsterverse. Here we have is Godzilla versus Wonder Woman. First off, the Godzilla here we have is just a repaint of the previous Godzilla that was from the Godzilla vs Superman, which I believe just came out. I believe most GameStops have them already. Or I have already seen that 2-pack like 2 times already. And I gotta be honest, I really do like the way this Godzilla looks in person, but there's not much articulation, which kind of kills it for me. If it had more articulation, I probably would have bought it, even though it's like $80. But like I said, no articulation for $80. That's kind of a bit of a letdown for me. I'll probably get it once it hits like $60. But anyways, people are not talking about that Godzilla. People are talking about the Wonder Woman in this 2-pack. And obviously, as you know, Mcfarlane actually listened to the fans saying that they really love the head sculpt from the statue version. And from the looks of it, I believe his skirt and the head sculpt are the only things they borrow from that statue. The rest of the sculpting is just a reuse of the Wonder Woman from Gal. I wish it would have been a new sculpt, but it is what it is. It still looks really good, especially the head sculpt. There's a reason why people ask for this kind of head sculpt for Wonder Woman, because it did look really good. And I wonder if I'm gonna do a head swap with the collector's edition, because obviously this one looks much better than the collector's edition, and I'm talking about the head sculpt, not the body. And obviously it comes with a 3-inch figure, trying to match with the size of the Godzilla. And it looks like they also made some paint on her skirt, which is just a nitpick of mine. But yeah, overall I think that the 3-inch also looks really good. Here we have is the Frostbite version of Robin from Batman and Robin. This one is the one that makes more sense for me, because in the movie he does get fully frozen by Mr. Freeze. So this is one that I'm definitely gonna pick up. I believe I already picked up the one from Batman, which didn't really make sense that much, but this one does. So I'm gonna be more happy to pick this guy up. Next up here we have is the Batman Returns wave, and for the release date, I can tell you guys that it might be around October, at the end of October. So it's gonna be trying to land around November. I believe pre-orders go up on October, and then in November is when they might be released, I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm not really sure, but I did hear that around October is when they might go out for pre-order. And I mentioned this in my previous video, but the penguins are gonna be a 3-pack, and they're gonna be gold labeled, so they're gonna be exclusive to a store. At the moment I have no idea what store they're gonna be exclusive to, but yeah, overall all this figure looks pretty good. I'm really excited to get each single one of them. Probably not much for Max Shrek, but I'm pretty sure some people were getting mad at me for not giving him that respect. But it's because honestly the body mode he uses is from the Joker, which doesn't look bad on him, but we have seen Mcfarlane use that body mode for like a lot of figures. So for me, it's kind of getting annoying with that body mode they're using of the Joker from the Dark Knight trilogy. But obviously, the ones I'm pretty sure is gonna sold out is gonna be Catwoman, Penguin, Batman, and then probably Max Shrek at the end. These seem to be more the final product, because these actually look more like figures on like the renders they gave us, I believe last year or the beginning of this year. We also got a different kind of penguin, which I believe I was told was supposed to be a Platinum edition of him, but it looks like they decided to put him in this vehicle with his vehicle of a big penguin. which from the looks of it, if you look very closely on the middle of the penguin on his body, in the very bottom, there seems to be a speaker. So this penguin might make noise. It's not really confirmed by anyone, so I can't really tell you, but obviously there's a speaker in the middle, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna make noise. And as you can see, it's gonna be a GameStop exclusive and also an EB Games exclusive. Next here we have our figures supposed to be coming on in fall. First off, here we have is the Riddler from Batman Hush. Here we also have is Scarecrow, which is labeled as DC Classics. And so far people are criticizing this Scarecrow just because of how buff he looks. But apparently in person he looks better based on some people that somehow got the figure early. Here we have is Static Shock, which is going to be a Mcfarlane Toys Recap exclusive. Here we have is also Batgirl, which is also labeled as DC Classics. There is a rumor about a purple version of Batgirl, but I don't know if that's separate or it could be the Platinum Edition for this Batgirl. I don't know. We also have here is Batman from Batman Inc. And we also have here is Batman from Earth 2 Society. And finally but not least is Zatanna, which is now a collector's edition. And I just want to say this once again just to let you guys know. And finally but not least, here we have is Zatanna, which she is now a collector's edition. And I just wanted to put this in here just so more people can know that she is no longer an elite edition. So she won't be costing $70 anymore. She will be around $40. But sadly at the moment we don't know if the Detective Chimp is going to be still including in there or not. We have to wait and see on more information that comes for her. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a little quick recap video here, letting you guys or reminding you guys of upcoming figures that we're gonna get from Mcfarlane Toys this year. So drop a like, hype the video, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.